When you're deep in the backcountry, fighting blinding weather and zero cellular reception, your survival strategy shrinks down to what is strapped to your wrist. For the past decade, that space has belonged entirely to Garmin. Their rugged GPS hardware has been the ultimate lifeline for serious explorers, mountaineers, and endurance athletes who require flawless performance under pressure. But a massive industry shakeup is brewing. As heavy hitters like Apple and Coros aggressively update their fitness lines to capture premium market share, the crown is no longer safe. Garmin recognizes the threat, and behind closed doors, they are preparing to drop a massive counteroffensive to lock down their territory once and for all. The blueprint for this industry reset just slipped out into the open. Mobile developers auditing the database files of the Garmin Connect platform discovered highly classified code entries mapping out an unreleased flagship architecture. The digital trail reveals a high-altitude beast engineered from the ground up to completely change how we track our bodies and navigate the Earth. This upcoming monster is the Garmin Fenix 9 Pro. Garmin is bypassing standard evolution here. They're completely tearing up their old playbook to deliver a foundational hardware overhaul. While corporate headquarters keeps these files heavily guarded, tracking supply chain shifts, component manufacturing pipelines, and recent patent approvals reveals a spectacular tech narrative that changes everything. The biggest engineering challenge for outdoor wearables has always been the display panel. For generations, athletes have been caught in a frustrating trap, forced to pick between two compromised options. You could opt for a low-power, memory-in pixel display, which thrives in intense sunlight but looks completely washed out and muddy indoors. Or you could pivot to an AMOLED panel, which delivers stunning smartphone-quality colors but cannibalizes your battery cells, creating a massive safety risk on remote, multi-day wilderness expeditions. Up until now, navigating this compromise was just part of the job, but with rival ecosystems designing brighter, more power-efficient glass to lure away Garmin veterans, the old screen compromise has become a massive corporate liability. The newest supply chain intelligence confirms that Garmin has finally broken the deadlock. Premium editions of the Fenix 9 Pro are locked into Premiere, a revolutionary display breakthrough, a cutting-edge MicroLED panel. This next-gen tech completely vaporizes the old compromise, packing the rich, ink-black contrast and vibrant saturation of premium AMOLED alongside an ultra-efficient architectural footprint that draws only a fraction of traditional power. To make the deal even sweeter, manufacturing data sheets show this micro-LED screen will punch all the way up to an unprecedented peak brightness of 4,500 nits. This makes it instantly legible under the blinding glare of high-noon glacier reflections or harsh desert sun, without requiring you to cup your hand over the glass just to read your topographic vectors. This internal engineering triumph is mirrored by a dramatic exterior redesign. The Fenix line has always been legendary for its built-like-a-tank durability, but that armor usually meant wearing a heavy, cumbersome block of metal that constantly snagged on technical jackets and made overnight sleep tracking an uncomfortable chore. To correct this, component routing blueprints indicate that Garmin's designers have managed to shave a massive 1.5 millimeters off the overall case profile. The watch now rides significantly closer to the wrist for optimized center of gravity distribution, while retaining its premium-grade 5 titanium chassis. This sleek shell is finished with an advanced diamond-like carbon shield, allowing operators to scrape the watch face against raw granite boulders or drop it onto gravel paths without picking up a single superficial blemish. But the real crown jewel of this upgrade sits within the navigation motherboard. While modern sport watches rely on dual-band GPS networks, they're still prone to structural interference. The Fenix 9 Pro changes the game completely by deploying a multi-channel tri-band satellite tracking framework. By communicating across 3 separate frequency layers simultaneously, the incoming sensor array locks down an incredible tracking precision threshold of just 50 centimeters. Whether you're caught in a wide-out blizzard on a razor-thin mountain ridge or pushing through a dense, triple canopy old-growth forest. The watch cuts straight through atmospheric drift. It completely eliminates the jagged GPS signal bounce, typically caused by towering cliff walls or deep canyon geometry, plotting a hyper-accurate, pristine digital breadcrumb trail through the most hostile environments on the planet. This brings us to the ultimate crossroads for endurance athletes and gearheads. Do you pick up a discounted outdoor watch today, or save your capital for the upcoming launch? Our final verdict is absolute. You need to put your credit card away immediately and wait for the Fenix 9 Pro. This isn't an iterative placeholder update. Garmin is introducing a massive generational shift. By combining a blindingly bright, power-sipping 4,500 nit micro-LED display with an ultra-slim titanium armor casing and a tactical-grade 50-centimeter tri-band positioning network, they have effectively designed an uncompromised survival asset for the wrist. The leaked specifications prove that Garmin didn't just build another smartwatch. They built an elite, bulletproof baseline for backcountry operations. Stay patient, ignore the current holiday sales, and wait for this absolute beast to officially drop.